some thoughts I'm trying to share, and I've been rambling and recording and realizing just how difficult expressing your thoughts can be, especially when you don't know exactly what you want to say. But thank you for coming. Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to hear from you. Pleasure for your existence in this time. And I just want to make this video so my future self can go back to it. I just love this forest. It's so much better than you can see here. Maybe you can even tell that it's gorgeous, but it's pretty. Is the word intact? No, I don't know. But it's empty here. There's not a lot of people. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's on Vancouver Island, and DM me and I'll tell you where I'm at, you know. But I want to express my realizations about our current evolution, where we're at, especially of this whole question of connection. Why is it so hard to stay connected or create connections? Why do we feel so isolated, even with our own family, if we are still in touch with our family members? Why is that so difficult? So I immigrated to Canada about 10 years ago from ex-Yugoslavia, and we had today a family visit from one of the older ladies, 80-year-old grandma who doesn't speak any English. So you can only imagine how lonely she would be in Canada without knowing the language at all. It was very nice to see her and talk to her. It reminded me as well of just how disconnected we are from the elderly. I don't even get to see that many elderly people here. My grandma, who's still alive, is back home, and I haven't been there in forever. I just had all of these thoughts of how we really abandon our elderly, and how is that connected with us staying disconnected. I was overflown with the sensation of her wisdom and just the beauty when she was heard, when she was just held in whatever she was talking about. She was going on some kind of a kind of deep talk about her life that I honestly couldn't even understand or hear her much. But my aunt was like really kind of like, she was listening to her and understanding her. They known each other for a long time, and I was like, I can't really hear her, but I can sense that she is very emotional about this. And it was kind of her life in different stages. Something that happened in her 20s, something that happened maybe in her 60s. I just couldn't even follow. But me being there and kind of holding space for her, I could just sense the beauty, the happiness. Yeah, I guess the beauty of the happiness of her being heard, and just felt like, oh, finally I get to talk to somebody about these things. And oh man, like, have I been ever feeling that way in the last while? Just, it's almost like even when I try to speak about what I'm going through, it's like I'm hitting a wall with people. They can't seem to, maybe they hear some parts of it, and then I'm received with a projection. I'm it's not being reciprocated, what I'm saying. So yes, massive disconnection in that moment. But yeah, my aunt and I were pretty good listeners, and yeah, it was just so beautiful to experience somebody who needs that kind of a connection. And elderly people are so raw. They don't have the barriers we do. And it's kind of like the kids as well. They have this pure reaction to things. So I thrive on that. I need that pure connection. If it's superficial, if it's faulty, I'm too sensitive for that. I can't tolerate it. Hence why I really want to speak up here on YouTube and social media to just I've been following some great medium channelers, ladies, and I just came to one of them has like a lot of subscribers even, but she doesn't even have friends in her real life, she was saying. And I was like, huh, like all of this following and subscribers and wisdom and beauty in her messages, but no real friends. And I was like, holy crap. So how are we so all alone and disconnected? So what I'm thinking, and maybe you agree with me, is that where we are as human evolution, majority of us, all of our connection now is coming to a new form where it's a result of our inner work, our inner, yes, well, uh, what we put our energy into. So it has to be a conscious decision of what you want to think about, what you want to feel. And obviously easier said than done, but I think whoever comes here will know what I mean when I say work. It has to do with your awareness. How do you handle your sensitivity? Or are you totally numb? If you're totally numb, there's no way you're going to see this, so good luck to those people. But we are at this evolution where the connection will happen. Oh, isn't that cute? It will happen when we take up a certain form, certain decisions. This is one of the ways. I think we are not simply born anymore into a community where we all get along in a way where we're like, it's our kind of a form of existence, so our form of, survival mechanism, where you have to get along so the community will survive. As we know, like we're just past that. We're way too physically in some kind of a physical comfort, material comfort. So there's no this physical stress to bind us, to make us have to rely on each other and each other's well-being in order to survive, in order to stay alive. So we are pretty comfortable. We're materially pretty comfortable, but that's why extremely alone. When you're sad, when you're in the stress about something, you may be lucky and have somebody to talk about that, but I, a lot more times than not, I feel like I am not, which I also think is a result of how I've been formed my whole life in this kind of Western type of lifestyle. And then I'm seeing the reason why why we're connecting online and why I want to start doing this more often. I think if I speak up more online about who I am and what I'm like, my people are not next to me. They are somewhere in the world, and I feel like talking about this online, they can find me as I've been finding other people online. And even though we want to get off of our phones, at the same time we're creating a way to truly connect and thrive. And yeah, and get better and step it up. And all I'm thinking about is if you're super alone and you feel like nobody can truly hear you, um, it is a sign that your inner world is very strong, and that um, first of all, you have to understand that you are always extremely loved. You are a being of love. You are created in love. And if you feel like it's missing, it is a shadow aspect, a darkness that's kind of putting a veil over your eyes, over your heart, and it is a sense of delusion. And people that seem like have the answers, but you can sense there's some kind of a disconnect. This comes in so many ways, and I can go on a full rant about the little different ways that's coming about. But if you feel like they have it together, but you can sense they have some kind of a disconnect, you're definitely right. You're super, super right about them still being in disconnect. And any comparison is faulty and absolutely unnecessary. It truly doesn't matter, because they're a being of love, you are a being of love. And there's nobody else now that can take your hand and hold you. But there is a inner, bigger guidance, a being of love, which you can call many different ways, but it ultimately feels like a feeling of love, being of love, that is your guidance, is there to hear you, is there to hold you, is there to support you. And because now you're armored with this being of love, you can now go upright and expand, communicate, share, and reach out to people. Uh, let them know what's up. So here we are, and I invite you to speak your truth. I invite you to slightest disconnect, just cut it off. Cut it off in your mind. Of course, don't cut off any people or whatever necessarily, unless they're super toxic. But don't 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 hold their truth. Don't hold what they're trying to say, even if they think it's what's best for you. They truly don't know. So more often than not, it's a projection, unless you feel that calming love sensation in your heart. The love feeling is the roadmap to what to do and where to go next. I truly believe this, and I'm seeing that people around me don't see that. They don't feel it, and that's why I don't feel like I can fully talk to them about it. They can just sense, they're like, oh, Muza, you're so loving and gentle and sweet. But what I am really and what I'm doing, I don't even get to that layer of explanation of what's really going inside of me. I know I'm on this total solitude journey, and it does feel good, because I feel like my people are here. My people are coming to me. I feel like the state of evolution was entirely to get to this point of, I know what's right in this totally new way, in unconventional way, and I will present the roadmap, because I am the being of love, and I have been fully submerged in that guidance of love and the reality of who I truly am. So this is a reminder for myself too, just hold on, or let me see how to say this. You are a being of love. Your The sensation of love is your roadmap, is what will help you go ahead, do the unexplainable, and ultimately find your soul family. Whether it's from distance, whether it's in person, it's all coming. It's just really, really coming. This is the true form. This is the true human form, the form of love. I'm just going to keep saying that. So I'm discovering a lot, and oh man, like, I don't know if how many people will hear me out or talk to me, but oh, I have so much love. I love people so much, and I love. Yeah, just hijack your brain into that everything is love. Everything is made out of love, and we are in the presence of love. And thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for listening and for staying and opening your door to me. And here I am reaching out to you. Take this rock. Goodbye.